Let's remind you of how to solve a system of inequalities. The directions here tell us that we should transform the inequalities into slope-intercept form. Now, I want to tell you that that's not mandatory. You could find your x and your y-intercepts in that bottom inequality to graph it that way. I just think it's easier to determine where you are shading if you change it to slope-intercept form. So this bottom one would become negative 2x plus 7. All right, so let's graph this top one. I will do that in blue. So I start by plotting negative 3, and I'm going to count a slope of 1/2, up 1 right 2, or down 1 left 2. Now, you need to remember that for solid, we use solid lines when it is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, and dash lines if it's just less than or greater than. So this blue line will be solid, meaning solutions do fall on that line. And for the red one, our second one crosses at positive 7 right here, and it has a slope of negative 2, so down 2 right 1. And this one's going to be a dashed line because it does not have the equal to. Now, for shading, because it says y is greater than or equal to, you're going to shade above, or if we're talking y is less than or equal to, the less than values of y go under a line, so we would shade below. So let's look at this red line. This is saying y is less than, so we need to shade all the values below the red line. For the blue line, it would be all values above, because it's greater than or equal to. So we're looking for where do these regions overlap, and that's going to be this region in here. Okay, so this would be known as our feasible region. And all solutions fall in that part of the plane. You try this one, pause the video, and see if you are correct. So I graphed the top in pink and the bottom in blue, and both are dashed lines. You should notice that these are parallel lines, and that's because they have identical slopes. So where are we shading? Well, this top one is below, and this blue one is above. Well, above the blue and below the pink means there are no overlapping shaded regions, so this has no solution. There is no common area. For this next practice one, there are 3 inequalities. Again, I would pause the video and then just advance when you are ready to check your solution. The solution to this system is shown here. One quick reminder I want to give you is that at any time you end up multiplying or dividing by a negative with inequalities, please remember to switch the direction of your inequality symbol. For instance, in this scenario, to isolate y, I end up dividing by negative 4. The moment I do that, I have to remember to flip this to less than or equal to positive 3/4 x minus 3. If you forget that step, you will end up shading the wrong side of a line. If the light bulb did not go on while you were watching this short video, please reach out to your facilitator for more assistance.